Hi Geeks, it's Andrea, and I'm here with Josh, and today we are counting down weird laws again, this time from the great state of Pennsylvania. I have a good friend that lives there, so whenever you geeks suggested this, I definitely wanted to jump on it. So Matt, this video is dedicated to you. Alright geeks, let's go.
12. Let's kick things off with one that some of you might be guilty of. In fact, I know someone that would get in trouble for this one. Whether she, or this mystery person rather, would admit to it or not. It is against the law to sing in the bathtub in the state of Pennsylvania.
11.
If you're a housewife, I hope you don't like being sneaky with your housework. There is a cleaning ordinance that bans housewives from hiding dirt and dust under a rug. It seems to specify housewife, so I guess if you're a house husband, you can hide all the dirt you want. But you know what you can't do? Buy alcohol without a written letter from your wife giving consent. I have a feeling that this one isn't enforced. Ever.
10. I hope you don't live in a big family house with a lot of aunts and female cousins or any other women like that, because it's illegal to have over 16 women living in a house together, because apparently that means you're living in a brothel according to Pennsylvania law books. On the other hand, if you're a man, you can live with up to 120 other men and it's all legal. Hopefully that's a pretty big house though.
9.
Here's a law that I can't bear the thought of being enforced. In Morrisville, it is illegal for a woman to wear any kind of makeup without a special permit. I guess that's better than requiring the women of your town to wear makeup, but in Connellsville, you can wear makeup, but the fashion police or the police could in theory get you if you wear pants that are lower than 5 inches below the waist. Of course, if you're a man not wearing underwear, that may no longer be a theory. Keep it in your pants, boys.
8. Alright, now picture this situation for me. You came home from work Tuesday, and you tripped over your lawn sprinkler, breaking your foot, your leg, or whatever you feel like pretending you broke. The next day, you really need to water your lawn. Well, you better not grab a chair and try to keep weight off that leg while using the hose. In York, it is illegal to sit down while watering your lawn with a hose.
7.
Here's a pretty weird one for you. In Pittsburgh, it is illegal to bring a donkey or a mule on a trolley car. By the way, I might be stupid or something, but I had to look up what a trolley car is. What on earth is this adorable little thing? It looks like a train car, but without the tracks or something. I want one, but I won't be able to bring Josh on it because the law says no asses allowed. I'm sorry, Josh.
6. If you like to fish, it's good to know your laws. Sure, it's good to know when and where you can fish and if you need a license, but have you considered what you can fish with? Of course, the good old fishing pole is acceptable, but if you really want to get your hands dirty, you just can't. You may not catch even a single fish with your hands if you want to follow the law. In fact, the only body part that you can actually catch a fish with without breaking the law is your mouth. Also, if you're thinking about throwing explosives into the water to catch a fish, you should probably think again. There is a written law against using explosives to catch fish. This one makes sense.
5.
If you're a young male adult who has an easy time taking the beauty of life in, you really need to keep your head on straight. We should probably inform you that by law, men are not allowed to get publicly aroused. I'm sure you're going to be fine though. It has to be a very hard law to enforce. I mean, an officer isn't likely to stiff arm you about your situation. You really have to hand it to the police. They really have to face a lot of sticky situations. I'm sure it'd be hard to find an officer that's thick-headed enough to waste their time enforcing this law.
4. There are a lot of weird vehicle laws in Pennsylvania. Some of them get very weird. If you are in a car driving along a country road at night, you are required to stop every 10 miles and send up a rocket signal. Then, you have to wait 10 minutes for any livestock to be removed from the road. Here's hoping you don't have to drive very far. If you're driving at any time of the day and see horses coming toward you, you are required to pull off and cover your car with a blanket that will help blend it into the scenery. I guess that's to keep from spooking the horses, but it gets worse. If the horse or horses refuse to pass, you are supposed to take your car apart and hide the parts in the bushes. I really want to see the car that this is possible with.
3.
When reading about weird laws, there are always some that were clearly written because of some really specific event that in some cases must have been pretty weird. So here are 4 of those for you. In Ridley Park, you aren't allowed to walk backwards while eating peanuts in front of the Barnstormers auditorium during a performance. Very specific. It is illegal to juggle in front of an airplane in Wellsboro. Okay. Someone must have really gotten a case of the burps while giving a speech in Hazleton because sipping a carbonated drink while lecturing students in the auditorium is prohibited by law. And somehow the weirdest of all, it is illegal to sleep on top of a refrigerator outdoors. That might be my favorite.
2. If your house catches fire in Danville, you better hope there was a psychic nearby. All fire hydrants are required to be checked 1 hour before all fires. I feel like the point of this one is for checkups to be regular, and I get that, but this is kind of impossible. This law could probably have taken a bit more thought.
1.
If you're interested in being the governor of Pennsylvania anytime in your life, you better keep your temper in check. Any person who has participated in a duel is ineligible to be governor. I'm not interested in being a politician, so let me just go find my glove to smack someone with.
Alright geeks, that's gonna do it for this video. I have one quick thing to say before we go. This is gonna be my last video of the summer because I'm heading back to my place several states over. In fact, by the time this video is up, I'll already be back home getting ready for the next school semester. Of course, Andrea will still be here doing videos for you, but I won't be able to be in them very often, and I just want to tell you guys that I really enjoyed spending the summer with you. So, one last time for my summer break of 2016, do me a favor and subscribe if you haven't. Make sure to tell your friends to come join us and like and share the video for us. Alright geeks, have a great one, and I'll see you sometime soon. Oh, and keep Andrea company for me.